So now that I'm done stopped crying, now we're going to get down to real business and what we can do to make a difference, how we're going to make a difference. You know, what is the next step? The positive thing is, even though there are all these people, hundreds of people in these cars, in a line, waiting for food, waiting for a handout because they're going without, we do have some people and companies that have donated food. There's an actual pantry. Thank God for the pantry. There are volunteers handing out food to all these people in need. And in my last video, I said, what are you going to do? Start helping your neighbor. It's time that we step up our place in this world. It's time that we step up and do something different. You know, I'm the Earth Lady for a reason, guys. I've been living off the land, learning how to live off the land, teaching others. We all need to chip together and do this. Start growing some of your basic foods just so that you have something instead of nothing. I mean, it's not that hard. We've got these amazing idiot boxes that we carry in our pocket that jingle all the time. We do have this smartphone, Google, Siri, Internet Explorer, Firefox. I mean, there's so many of them. Let's not even get into that. Start looking up how to grow food. You can literally grow food from the food that you get from the grocery store, or in this case, from the pantry. If they're giving out any fruits or vegetables, learn how to grow your own. Get a pot. If you don't have a yard, get a pot. Start growing a seed or a plant in that pot. Depending on what kind of things you're starting to grow. But it's time that we start preparing for, obviously, the inevitable. I mean, seriously, here, let me show you. These are the cars. Cars for as far as you can see. Everywhere. Everywhere. People are everywhere. Everybody's in need. And this is only one state. This is just the shit show of Rockford, Illinois. How many other states are like this? That's the sad part. You know, like I said, I'm the Earth Lady for a reason. I've been learning how to grow things, and I've been encouraging others to do the same. Not to bring up politics, but I've even heard Trump say, start growing your own food. What would that tell you? Honestly, I mean, I'm sitting here in this line, and the thoughts that are going through my mind would blow your mind. You'd get dizzy trying to keep up with all the thoughts that are in my head right now. But I'm telling you that this is where we need to start making a difference. We need to stand up for ourselves, for our family, for our neighbors, for mankind in general, humanity. If we don't stick together, we're all screwed. Right now, I'm in the location of America, the United States. I was taught, united we stand, divided we all fall apart. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Just the basics. Whether you go to church or not, it doesn't even matter. It's the fact that you're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to live as a community. We're not God. We have no right to judge someone else, to criticize someone else, to look down our nose at someone else. We're not in their shoes. We're in our shoes. But it's extremely important that we start to man up as people and do more. If you're not happy with the way that your city is ran or your state is ran, get out and vote. Have your voice be heard. Go on lives like I do. Do a live. Tell people how you feel. Show people what you're doing. Teach others what you're doing. Go out there and volunteer your time. This state is a lockdown state. Everything's locked down, and they just put more restrictions on, which means basically you can't do much of anything. So since they want you to all stay in your homes, call your friends. Hey, you got a project that needs help? I'll come over and lend a hand. Hey, let's get together and cook a dinner together so that both of our food supplies lasts longer. Start having community cookouts or potlucks or something where your families get together. Everybody bring a dish to pass so that everybody gets fed. The more you do potlucks together and you combine your food, the longer it's going to last. We are human beings that require to be socialized. We need each other to talk, to be there for support, love, care, all of that. We're not made as humans to be locked in a cage or in a house and told we can't talk to our friends. That's not what this world is supposed to be. And I'm never going to give up on making this a better place. One day at a time, one person at a time. No matter what I can do to help, bet your ass I'm going to do the best I can. And I hope you can all do the same. Pitch in. Help someone. Care about someone. Support someone. Start making plans, plan with your friends, your family, whoever it may be. Start having community meals to save your food, to save the little bit of money that you work so freaking hard to earn for the things that are necessities that you can't live without. It's time we start sticking together. United we stand. Divided, we're all going to fall flat on our face and humanity will be extinct. And there's no reason for that. Leave your egos at the door. Leave your opinions at the door. Because those don't count. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, the only thing that counts is loving each other, supporting each other, making sure we all have food in our bellies. We have a place to stay. I mean, I could sit here and talk your ear off all day long. Hello, everybody. I see you guys are jumping on. Thank you very much. And as far as April, I'm coming back soon. Coming back soon, girl. I was, that's something a lot of you guys don't know. I've had the privilege of being able to come back home to Illinois to see my family, my friends, my grandbabies, my children, my grandmother at 90 years old. I'm blessed to have her. Gratitude. I've got a lot of gratitude these days. I've got friends that are allowing me to stay at their house with my stuff. I've got other friends that are driving me back and forth so I can see my friends and my kids and my grandbabies and my grandmother. Getting us back and forth, surviving on a daily basis. This is a great visit. I've caught up with some really good friends. I've done a lot here. I'm very busy. But I'm not going to give up. I had to come here and see this shit show firsthand to open my eyes to another perspective on how grateful I am. All the stuff I have. Thank God. Looking at some of this, I live quite high on the hog these days, and I'm very blessed for that. I'm blessed for every day that I wake up and I'm still alive. And it's important that we all stick together and we do the same. Stay strong. Help each other. Support each other. No matter how bad things get, love each other. Like I said, this world doesn't look like it's getting much better anytime soon. It's time for us to start sticking together, united. We are the United States. We are human beings and we are someone and we matter. Our voice matters. We need to stand up and be heard. If you need something, speak out. Don't be ashamed to say, hey, I'm in need. Don't be ashamed to reach out and say, hey, can you help me out? No matter what it is, whether you need somebody to help you vacuum your living room floor, or whether you need somebody to come and help you wash dishes or just keep you company for a little bit, no matter what it is, open your mouth if you're in need. Let people know what's going on. You can't get help if you don't open your mouth. No one knows if you don't say something. It's so important for us to let the ego go. Don't be ashamed to say, I need help. Don't be ashamed to say, hey, I don't have enough food to feed me and my kids. Can you help me out? There's nothing wrong with that. A closed mouth cannot get fed. Someone who keeps their problems to themselves cannot get help. An open mouth, someone who speaks what they need, how they feel, that's where you get progress. That's where you move forward in life. And every little thing counts. So for all of you out there, don't give up. If you need something, open your mouth. Let people know you need something, whatever it might be. If you need help fixing your porch, I could go on and on. And don't forget gratitude. Be grateful. You're awake. You have 2 arms. You have 2 legs. You have the capability of feeding yourself. There's a lot of people out there that can't. You have the capability of making your own decisions. To open your mouth and say, hey, I am kind of hurting and I could really use some help. We have to stick together. United, we stand. Together, we will survive. But we've got to start sticking together. So the line's starting to finally move, which is fantastic. So I'm going to let you go for now. I will see you again very soon. Remember that I love you. You are someone. You do matter. So let's get out there and make a difference. God bless. Ciao now.